Hello everyone, thank you for joining my channel. This is a general tarot love reading for the collective for soulmates, twin flames. Doing a reading. Please take whatever resonates for the universe. I will be guiding through spirit and through my intuition and through clarity for those who out there are having struggles with separation or love situations. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first of all, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, let me draw some cards. Libra energy. We have Judgment. Okay. And we have Queen of Pentacles. Alright, first, I see that in this recent past, I see that you've been dealing with struggles with this energy. I see that there has been struggles with this relationship recently. You've been going through some downfalls, some separation. During the separation, you've been growing through healing. I could see that there has been tough situations you've been dealing with, tough decisions to overcome. You have overcome different obstacles. Like I could see that this person you've been dealing with, there has been there's been some very hot and cold situations. There's been a lot of downfalls with this situation. I see with this separation, you learned a lot of new things. You learned a lot of different going through boundaries and situations. Separations taught you how to learn boundaries from this person. And I can tell you gained a lot of confidence by using these boundaries on this person, and it taught you how to love yourself in a better way. I could see that you gained some sense of clarity and some freedom for yourself by understanding that it's not always about loving the other person, it's always about loving yourself as well. When you love yourself, this person will understand on how to deal with their self and deal with their issues as well. I can see you step back, you learn how to set boundaries, you learn how to love yourself, and you overcame these obstacles. I could see that there has been a lot of ups and downs. I can see that you met this person through either a workplace or you met this person in a park or somewhere out in nature, on a walk or jogging. I could see that you had a lot of love for this person, but something had to change. This person had a third party involved. You could deal with the fire sign, the Aries, Leo, or Sag, or even a air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let me draw some more cards here, and let's see what the universe tells me. You can bring more clarity on what kind of person you're dealing with and why you had to go through separation. Alright, we had Ace of Wands. Let's draw another card here. And we have the King of Cups. So, Sagittarius and Pisces energy. Okay, so I see this person was a little stubborn, didn't know what they want to do in life, especially with this third party, so he was juggling you a lot with the situation, trying to test the water, see which person he belongs to the most, either you, the collective, or that other person. But I can see that this person might have broke up with that person, but still staying with the person as a friend, possibly for money situations, leaving in because afraid of vulnerability and also afraid of codependency. So I could see that he needed this person to stay for money, possibly just recently bought a house. I could see a lot of emotions in this connection. There's been a lot of emotions, a lot of struggles, and there's been a lot of secrecy. You're keeping this person on the down low, possibly him not, possibly that person not known by the third party. Um, I can see you've been getting some advice from a friend how to deal with the situation. Um, and I can see that you're a very good listener. You always listen to this person. You've always been honest with this person, but this person seemed to pull back and not understanding how to have love, possibly from a past relationship or past old wound that hasn't been healed yet. And there's been a very bad trust issues with this person because you're not sure if you could trust them because of due to hiding hot and cold situations and not expressing the true emotions and not telling the full truth. And I see that you've been gaining some clarity, possibly seeking some counseling and knowing how to deal with the situation. This is not a situation you dealt with before because the situation has been kind of new to you because your past relationships you dealt with, not how to deal with this before because it's a new type of energy, because it's a possibly a twin flame or soul connection that has been destined for the divine. So everything's based on the divine timing. I could see there was some sensuality here. You guys may have had sex, or may have had some sensuality, may have exchanged kisses or hugs. So you gained some emotions towards this person, but they pulled back. They couldn't handle their emotions, so they hid and possibly ghosted you and didn't know how to handle himself. So you waited for this person, and during the time of separation, you're just waiting for to hear back from this person. But it looks like you possibly moved on, learned how to grow from yourself, and gain some new perspective on responsibilities. You gain self-respect for yourself, learn how to love yourself, and also learn how to be vulnerable again. So I'm gonna pull out some oracle cards here to gain some clarity on the love that you have for this person. Alright, so I see here, I don't want to be toxic anymore. So this person is telling maybe he don't want to be toxic anymore because he learned from his lesson from the breakup, the separation. So it looks like he's ready to unblock you. He learned from his lessons. He learned by having some growth, transformation, and possibly understanding how to love again. And it also says, I underestimated how important you are in my life. So this person, he didn't mean to ghost you. He didn't mean to let you go, but he had a lot going on in his life, a lot of juggling his workplace, money, and everything. He didn't know how to handle at the time, but he understood how important he was in life, but he couldn't handle it at the time because too many emotions. Too many things running through his head at the time. So he wants to love you again. He wants to show you, but it's going to take time. So it might start off in a small gesture. Okay, I'm going to pull out another card here from my oracle cards from the love deck. All right, I want to make things right. So this person wants to make a comeback. This person wants to make things right. He wants to show you how to love. He wants to give you a gift. He wants to make sure he embraces you again. Not just tell you things. He wants to show by action. He wants to make sure by dating you, by showing you some action. Because you can't just say things. You actually got to do things. So this person may take time to be vulnerable to you, to show you how much he wants to be with you. So in order to do that, though, he has to let that third party go. Even though they're just maybe friends again, but he has to learn how to let that person go. Maybe he couldn't because he had to learn his lesson through the karmic. But learn his lessons, once he learns lessons, then he'll be able to let the karmic go. So eventually, he'll eventually get with you again. Let's see again what else the Spirit's telling me here. You're always on my mind. Wow, that's such a powerful card. So this person is constantly on your mind, but not knowing how to express himself at the time, but keeping himself in a distance, not knowing how to keep his emotions intact. He always thoughts in his mind all the time. He had trouble sleeping. He always constantly think about you in your mind, but don't know how to express himself in front of you. And again, I see this person seeking counseling or somebody to talk to so they can express their emotions in a positive way in front of somebody else and getting advice on how to deal with this kind of situation. So I'm going to pull out some more cards here from some oracle decks, from one or two more from my other love deck. Let's see here. Wish granted. Wow. Okay, let's see one more from this deck. Wow, radiant love. All right. So I see wish granted. So this person is your wish fulfillment, and vice versa. It becomes a fairy tale when you make me real. So this person, when he's around you, constantly thinks you a lot, but not express himself. Maybe his third eye chakra, or his throat chakra has been blocked. But in the end, once he gets rid of the karmic, then he'll be able to unblock himself and think of you all the time, learn how to make things real. I can see this person has radiant love for you. You create positivity and warmth together. So when this person is together with you, when you embrace each other, in the past before separation, this person always thought of as you a positive role model for him, and you always taught him how to love himself, love each other. But I see that once you guys come together, you guys will be able to restart your situation and start off from scratch. Just trust this person again, because he's willing to show you true love where it really belongs. Okay, I'm going to draw some oracle cards for my message from my angel deck. See what message I have from the universe. Alright, let's see here. Strength. Today I maintain control of my emotions. I rise above self-doubt. I affirm my own power and stand strong, unshakable faith. Today I know that I have strength to overcome anything I have encountered. I find my courage in the truth, holding tight to the force of love. I triumph over fear. So this person has learned how to handle their fear by giving that person time. Over time, he learned how to handle his fear by going through trials and tribulations, through understanding what kind of fears he has. So he learned how to take that strength and rise above his the issues he's having with his fear. So I take it that you taught him also how to handle his fear by, you may have took him some places, maybe bungee jumping or hiking or something that releases him from his fear of anything that prevents him from moving on where he's having his most strength. So you taught him his weaknesses and strengths by being with him, and I see that right now he's rising above the fear and learning how to love and be with you again. So I'm going to pull a few more cards here. From one of my other decks. Before we end this reading, I'm going to pull some more cards here. Alright. Alright, wisdom. Alright, let's pull out one more card from this deck. Speak your truth. Wisdom. Life experiences bring about wisdom. How you decide to use it, it will lead to success or your detriment. Okay, so I see that in the past, you guys had a lot of issues together, and I see that those issues over time brought you wisdom, brought you to become more stronger for yourself and learn from your mistakes. So it taught you how to be more successful, so you don't make those same mistakes again. So it taught you how to be more wise, learn not to make those same issues again. And I see that for your for you, you learn how to speak your truth. I see that you're the more awakened twin. You learn how to speak your truth, stand your ground, learn how to speak what that person's been doing wrong to you, so that way they know. So that way at least they know what they did wrong. You're never afraid to speak your truth, stand strong, shade the ground you walk on, and never back down from your own morals and beliefs. So no matter what hold you down, whether it's the third party or the friends, the gossip at either workplace or wherever you dealt with, you learn how to stand your ground, you learn how to speak the truth, you learn how to always shine your light no matter how dark it gets, no matter how evil and dark it gets. Because it looks like this is a spiritual battle you're dealing with, so just speak your truth and be honest with yourself and be honest with the people around you, and then truth and good always wins. Never be afraid of that. Always stand your ground. I'm going to pull out a few more cards here. Let's see, Spirit, what is money and money coming in for you? I could see money coming in for you ever since you learned this lesson, because I see that you've been waiting for a new job, or I could see you recently lost your job. For those of you who lost your job, I could see new abundance, new money coming in for your job at this time, especially for your Libra season coming in, especially for your Libras out there. Let's see here. What is Spirit telling me about what kind of job or what kind of abundance you'll be getting in for this cycle? Buddha. Okay, let's see what else here. One more card from this deck. Skull. Okay, Buddha. Life purpose more than money. Spiritual wealth, career, counsel, be guided, divine path. Skull. Rough patch, borrowing money, low on cash, career, hospice, healer, no work, reinvention. Okay, so I could see here you'll be getting a new career. I can see this new career taking off, possibly through counseling or become healing. Something, especially the spiritual awakening, you become better healer for yourself, especially for people around you. I can find you very attractive person on healing. That's a new skill that you learned through this path you had, for the path to the divine. And I can see a lot of abundance and money flowing through you for this new path and career. So just stand strong and have faith on your new career. If you're low on cash, you're going to be big on cash now, because the money is going to come in for you, okay? Let's see here. I'm going to pull out 2 more cards for in this reading. We'll take it over the extended reading. All right, you have give and forgive, okay? Give and forgive. All right, give and forgive. All right, and you have free yourself from perfectionism, and you have make dreams come true. All right, so you have give and forgive and make dreams come true. So I see that through this new career, through the counseling or some kind of healing job you are going to receive in your life, for the abundance, for the things that you've done through, that you're going to receive from the universe, through new gifts that you're about to receive through these gifts through healing or counseling. So you're going to make those dreams come true. You'll possibly make your own business, possibly finish school and make your own business, and you're going to make a lot of money with this. And by forgiving what happened to that person in the past, now the universe is going to give you a new gift, which is going to be this new job. By making your dreams come true through this new job, it will land you something you'll never expected. You will heal people. You will heal people by giving the gift from the universe exactly what you deserve. You deserve to be healer by all those negative energies, the people that have been lashing on you, or people that you've been crossing paths with, especially from your past. You're going to make them a better person and heal from all their past wounds and all those past mistakes they've done through. You're gonna make them a better person, and you're gonna learn how to forgive. All right, I'm gonna see what crystal for the day is. I'm gonna read a crystal card for you. See what crystal for the day will I have a message for you. All right, Dambarite. What is it? It's like a beta blocker in Grandma's medicine cabinet. Dambarite's twinkling effect, fervent energy takes edge off a serious feel good vibes. Who needs it? Emo goths, button up, white collars, dress cases, where to put it. Feelings you want to do. Some elevate thinking, feeling, dreaming, being. When to use it. When a daily grind has ground you into pavement. When you feel like launching into space, but lack astronaut training. Vibing with Dambarite can help you divert your busy mind away from the pesky physics rule orientation. There's somewhere else out there. Flip on the high beams and explore. Okay, I'm going to close out with one more card here before I end this reading. Okay, that will end the reading today, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye bye now.